In this video, we're going to try and demonstrate to create sub-searches in the UCL Partners risk stratification frameworks. I'm going to use the hypertension searches as an example, but this principle can be applied across all of our frameworks. Looking at the hypertension searches, once you import them into EMIS, this is what you will see. A box with all hypertensives on your register, and then the patients through the priority groups. One of the questions we've been asked is, how do we keep a tab on patients as they're being reviewed? It's important to remember that a patient is high risk because of the clinical criteria, and having had a review, this does not make them a low-risk patient. This process that I'm demonstrating merely enables you to keep a tab on the numbers of reviews you have performed for your patient. I'm going to create a search, sub-search for priority group 3A. So you click on the priority group, and you right-click, and you say add patient search. We're going to create this sub-search and call it had review. Based on the results within this specific subgroup. Click OK. Now, we need to create some rules for this sub-search. So you click on this blue box there. Create a new rule. Click on this. And then say using clinical codes. Now, clinical codes are very important to make sure they are accurate. And I will explain a little bit more about the clinical codes in the next section. Click on this line here, and you say clinical code, new code list. So within the hypertension searches, we recommended specific clinical codes, but you can use whatever code you've agreed on locally. For this purpose, for the purpose of this video, we have used hypertension annual review as a review code. As long as each patient who has had a review is coded with this code, they will be picked up with the sub-search. You can also add a date to the search to ensure the sub-search is recording recent reviews. This will ensure that patients who have been coded as reviewed in the past will not be picked up. So that sub-search has now been set up, as you can see there. And then you can click on run, and the system would run that report. So as you can see, you have got 336 patients within priority group 3A, and 12 of them had a review, i.e. they've been coded with the hypertension annual review code from the 1st of April 2021. Now, once you've created the search, you can copy that search, and then you can paste it. And that would mean that you can then copy that across all priority groups. So you can click on that, click on properties, and just change the priority group that you're looking at. So you can put that under group 2, for example, 2A, click OK. And that will create the same search for group 2A and move that across. So just there. Thank you.